Hi guys, welcome to College Thought YouTube channel. So today's we'll discuss about next Angular session. So previous session we discussed about what is one-way data binding and how can we implement one-way data binding. So today we're gonna discuss about two-way, another like very important topic in Angular framework, like that is two-way data binding. So we're gonna discuss about two-way data binding, two-way data binding, two-way data binding, two-way data binding. Okay, using Bootstrap implementation, using Bootstrap implementation. So today we're gonna discuss viewers and guys like two-way data binding using Bootstrap implementation. Even like you can do two-way data binding using HTML and HTML5. Before implementing two-way data binding, I will give you an overview of what is Bootstrap framework. Means Bootstrap is also a framework which can be integrated in Angular as per the application requirement, guys and viewers. So now first let us discuss about what is two-way data binding and how can we implement two-way data binding for in using Angular framework for the sake of single page application development. Okay, so now first let us discuss about two-way data binding, two-way data binding, two-way data binding. Angular supports two-way data binding, two-way data binding, the two-way data binding, two-way data binding. It is a process or methodology. It is a process or methodology to binds the Angular application data, Angular application data or information from component to view, to view and view to component. Okay, view to component here, view to component here. So that process is nothing but viewers and guys, two-way data binding, two-way data binding. So interview will ask you guys what is two-way data binding and how can we implement two-way data binding in Angular. So Angular supports two-way data binding. It is a process or methodology to binds the Angular application data or information from component to view or view to component. Means both directionals are here. Angular follows if you want to bind the data, we can apply the what two-way data binding. So whenever if you're implementing two-way data binding, viewers and guys, compulsory we have one one process is there, sir. We have to use square bracket and inside the parenthesis here we have to use ng model kind of, we can say in AngularJS we can say it is a directive. Here you can say one methodology or process is there to implement two-way data binding in Angular. So before doing implementation, guys, here I'll try to create a new application for two-way data binding by using Bootstrap framework. So now I'll tell you, sir, what is Bootstrap actually. What is Bootstrap? Short definition overview here. Bootstrap is a front-end framework, from front-end open source framework, framework which deals internally it uses it. Okay, front end Bootstrap is a front end open source framework. Okay, so which is based on HTML and you can say HTML5 or you can say here CSS and CSS3 along with very important JavaScript. JavaScript guys here. Okay, the main objective, if anyone is asking to you guys what we can do, no doubt as per the application requirement we can integrate Bootstrap framework inside the what? Angular framework. So what is Bootstrap? What is Bootstrap? Why we are using? What is the purpose of using Bootstrap framework? The main objective of Bootstrap is to develop guys a responsive web application. What does it mean, sir? What does it mean? Okay, what does, even in Angular itself we have one, like one methodology or one concept in Angular. We'll discuss guys in the upcoming session, that is called Angular material. So based on the project requirement, if you're developing or implementing single page application, some of the companies uses integrate Bootstrap. Some of the companies uses what's our Angular material to develop the front end or user interfaces for single page application. It depends. We'll let you know how can we deal with, how can we develop user interfaces or front end for single page application using Angular material in the upcoming sessions. Sir, why I am explaining Bootstrap integration? It depends. Some projects, some companies requirement is what, sir? Based on their projects, they may integrate it like Bootstrap, or some of the companies based on their projects, they can use Angular material to develop front end or user interfaces guys for their, as per their project requirement here. So what does here responsive web applications means guys? Responsive web applications means, once if you create a responsive web application, it can open in any device. What does it mean, sir? Device compatibility means, for example, if you develop, let us understand guys what, diagrammatically, let's say we have designed for one application called quality thought management system. Okay, quality thought management system guys. Let's say quality thought here, quality thought management system. Quality thought here, for example, let's say quality thought is my web, one application is there, web application is there. So my requirement is what? Quality thought requirement is what's here? It has to be open in any device, means it has to be open in what, sir? Geo device. It has to be open in what? Touch screen mobile. It has to be open in what? Tab here. If it has to be open in tab, or it has to be open in what guys here? Even desktop. Now latest guys, latest technology has our software industry growing day by day guys. Even we can see in the smart LCD CV. So if you want to, means my quality thought web application has to open in any device. My application should be device compatibility. That is nothing but responsive web application guys here. So my quality thought, let's say employee management system or complete quality thought web application must and should be open in any device here. Any device. That is called responsive web application. Sir, how can we develop responsive web application? That's what I'm using Bootstrap framework. The main objective or functionality of Bootstrap guys here, to develop responsive web application here. To develop what? Responsive web application. Let's say this is my WhatsApp here. If you notice guys here, this is Geo mobile. This is WhatsApp here, touch screen mobile. This is WhatsApp here, for example, tab. This is called, you can say guys what? Laptop or desktop, or this is, you can say that in the latest version of Bootstrap they have provided some plugins and classes. We can see in our LCD smart TV also. So the main, if you want to develop that kind of application, or you can say in general viewers and guys, responsive web application guys, that is the reason I'm trying to what? Develop two-way data binding application by integrating Bootstrap in our Angular application guys here. So now let me tell you another point, sorry, complete Bootstrap sir here. Complete Bootstrap depends on depends on classes and CDN or plugins are here. So I'll tell you guys, like viewers, most of the front-end developer or UI developer, if they are integrating Bootstrap in their project, maybe if you're working on SP application via like Angular framework or React.js framework or Vue.js framework, they feel the biggest problem at the time of developing the a single page application via Angular or React.js or like Vue.js, the problem in Bootstraps are plugin and CDNs are here. So all of you, those are the new to like if you want to make your career as a UI developer, front-end developer or Angular engineer or React.js developer or Vue.js developer, I'll try to give some of the powerful plugins are here. Directly you can like use that plugin in like if you're starting development or front end using Bootstrap by integrating not only in what's our Angular, not only in React.js, not only in Vue.js. Means Bootstrap is a framework can be integrated in Angular, React and as well as Vue based on our application requirement guys here. So basically in the React.js also, dear students, what let me tell you, we have, if you want to develop responsive user interface for single page application, React has its own what's a React material guys here, which is similar to Bootstrap only, dear students. Or in Angular also we have what Angular material. If you want to develop front end using Vue, Vue has its own material with their benefits and features are here. As I am like instructing, I'm giving the I'm giving the knowledge on Angular, sir. I will go with what Angular material and will let you know the what are the benefits, when to use Bootstrap and when to use Angular material here. Now let me create one new application, dear students, what for two-way data bindings are here with Bootstrap integrations are here. So now let me open my project directory guys here. CD desktop, I have created one workspace area on desktop and CD, let's say Angular projects here, Angular projects 10,000. Okay. Now in this folder, let me create the new application. As we know, viewers and guys, how do we create the Angular application? Ng. Let me write the command, sir. Ng new application 3 guys here, application 3. Okay. So it will ask you, sir, first point, as we know guys, would you like to add the routing? So routing guys we'll do in the next upcoming session guys. Currently I'm saying no. No sir. So I'm using what, sir? Which one? So based on the application requirement, dear students, what? Sir, what is first one? CS, CSS, SCS, SAS and less. And if you're talking first, except first all CSS advanced level of what's here, like you can say framework or tool, SCSS sir. SAS unless these are the advanced level of what's here or extension of CSS. So currently we are dealing with CSS only sir. After a couple of seconds, viewers and guys, our new application will be like started guys. New application will ready sir with the help of ng new and application 3, where we can see the two-way data binding, viewers and guys, using Bootstrap implementation guys here. So if you notice sir, what the biggest problem in the Bootstrap, where I'm going to not only helpful for new viewers or those are planning to make their career in the IT industry as a UI developer or a front-end developer or Angular engineer or AngularJS developer, the conclusion along with Angular, so I'll give you the proper CDN and what plugin which will act, means Bootstrap internally uses thousands of, or you can say number of classes are here. All classes must and should be properly work as per the application requirement guys. That I'll give you the all plugin. I'll try to integrate like what Bootstraps are using with all plugin. You can use that plugins directly like in your project once if you start developing what's a single page application, especially in the using Angular or React.js guys here. Now if you notice on the screen guys, my application is ready sir here. Let me go to CD application 3. CD application 3 guys here. CD application 3. Let me open this, sir. What internally, what, sir? Not only for every, if you notice guys, what all concept, we are going to use one IDT called and like what Visual Studio Code. Let me open the Visual Studio Code, sir, on command prompt. What is the command, sir? Code space dot, sir, here dot. So directly my Angular 3 application like project structure or application will be visible on your screen, guys. Okay, so I'm saying no. So now what I want to do, dear students, what in the SRC folder, in the app folder, first what I'll do, sir, here, whenever if you are implementing two-way data binding, we need to take first and foremost responsibility, go to app.component.ts. Here, what I am trying to perform, dear students, what? Employee management for quality thoughts, sir, here. So we required some properties, sir, here. For this one, whenever we are dealing with two-way data binding, the first and foremost step, viewers and guys, like inside the app.component.ts, we need to define the variable names, sir, here. I am taking for example employee ID, which is a number, sorry, which is a number. I am giving what our number start from 101. I am giving what employee name. Employee name must be string type here. String here. If you notice, guys, here now, what I want to do, let's say Rahul Verma. Rahul Verma here. Okay, Rahul Verma. And we are saying e name is what, sir? String here. Let me take column. Next to e cell. E cell equal to, I'm telling that again number here. Number, guys. And let's say my like e cell would be, let's say 45,000. Then next one designation. Designation equal to, let's say again, I'm telling that string here. String, guys, here. String equal to, I'm telling what? Angular developer. Or let's say I'm writing what's here? Angular engineer. Angular engineer, sir, here. Angular engineer. And let's say company is, guys, here. Let me write company, guys. Company equal to again a required string, sir, here. String. Let me write the company is Quality Thought here. Quality Thought is the company name. Okay. Quality Thought, sir, here. Quality Thought, guys, here. Next one I'm writing, guys, here. For example, let's say employee ID, employee name, employee salary, designation is Angular engineer, company. Let's say joining date, sir. For example, join date equal to, which would be strings, sir. Here I'm telling that 12, let's say 15, okay, na, sir, 15, guys, here, to like 2023 here. So now what I will do, guys, here, let me go to, okay, app.component. Like, HTML file. So what I will do, sir, here, let me remove this one. Okay, sir, let me remove this one, guys, here. Now what I want to do, sir, here, whenever, if you are performing like what, sir, two-way data binding, dear students, what we required some form components are here. So I will use here inside the app.component.html to implement two-way data binding. I will use what's here form component using Bootstrap integration. So if you notice, sir, I have one file which I need to add the all complete plugin of like what, sir, like Bootstrap, guys. Let me go to here iHub folder. Here I have Bootstrap plugins, sir, complete code is there. Let me copy that code here. Let me copy this one, sir, here and remove. I want to add here. I want to inside the app.component is here. Let me once again open this one, sir. Let me open Control A, Control C here. Now let me paste it here. Let me paste it and remove all this code. I don't require this all code here. So this is the, guys, complete whenever if you are dealing with Bootstrap to develop responsive front end for our Angular application. For the sake of, dear students, what single page application, you have to use all this plugin. These are the words, sir, complete plugins are here. Here inside the body you can start development of like responsive user interface or responsive front end for my single page application, guys, here. So now like after before, like what I want to do sir here, whenever if you are using forms sir, in Angular we have what sir, forms module which we need to add inside the app.module.ts sir here. So let me add this one guys here first. Okay, now I want to use sir, for example let's say import okay na sir, forms module sir here. Let me write sir here forms module, which is from your what sir here, by default available in, we have some like it is a predefined dependency in Angular sir. We have form module which is present in @ of Angular forms are here. So let me copy, we need to import here sir, comma, let me write sir what, forms module, give the comma here also. Now I will start like implementing sir what, for example whenever if you want to like create sir, if you want to develop like what, responsive front end by using like bootstrap integration in Angular, the first and foremost thing guys here, we can use one container sir, one container. Okay na sir, one container. I want to create complete forms or form component for using what's here, like using bootstrap integration guys, like first container, the next one I'm using what's a rows are here. So one concept is there guys in bootstrap called grid system, means whenever if you are developing responsive user interface guys, we have to follow one methodology called grid system. What does it say sir here, like it is the process or methodology to develop, to create the page layout through the series of 12 rows and 12 column guys here. So now I will design my what, two-way data binding application, either 12 rows or within the 12, 10 or 8 something. That's what I'm using what, dot call md-12 guys here, md-12. Here I'm writing guys one h1 tag here. I'm telling sir what, welcome to quality thought employee management, welcome to quality thought, welcome to quality thought guys here, welcome to quality thought guys here, quality thought. Okay, employee management system, employee management system sir here, employee management system. So what I want to do guys here, after in bootstrap we have some classes dear students, what, for heading I will apply that class sir. As I told you, complete bootstrap depends on classes and proper plugin and CDN sir here. If you have knowledge on HTML, CSS and JavaScript, we can develop the responsive front end in the fastest way gears, viewers and guys here. So let me write sir text, I'm telling sir text center, then writing one properties or another class sir, text white here. And if you notice guys here what, bg equal to danger, bg equal to danger guys here. Then I'm using what guys, now I'm going to use what guys here, for example HR, and here also HR. Now I want to use guys here, for example let's say I want to use what, one input group. So for example let's say if you want to create guys for in bootstrap forms, we have one class or what, form group here, we need right here form group. Okay, next one we need to use what, I want to apply, there is one very why like companies like companies are working on bootstrap sir, it provides the beautiful like some classes to design better implementation of our front end guys. So before text fields are here, inside the form component we have input tag. With the help of this input tag we can create the what, one text field, what we need to enter, means what employee has to enter in the particular field. So it have one feature is there called what, like input group. I want before text field guys, I want to apply one icons are here. If you want to icon, that is called glyph icon, which is present in bootstrap guys here. So how can we apply up like glyph icon for a before employee ID? I will use one another dot input groups are here, input group guys here, inside I will take one span tag here. So we have another class guys here, let's say I want to use class equal to input group. Okay, input group, let's say add-on And this is the, so if you want to create sir forms, we need to take from first class form group to perform two-way data binding. Compulsory, as I told you sir, we required like form component, either you can use as directly HTML or HTML5. So here I'm trying to represent like two-way data binding for our Angular single page application using what sir here, Bootstrap implementation. Okay na sir. So now next what I want to do, let me take one input field sir here. Input field text is here. You can pass guys here what placeholder. These are the what type and placeholder, all are attributes of input tag viewers. And guys, means what I can do using this, like it can have any input tag of HTML and HTML5 can have any number of attribute based on the like requirements are here. So placeholder, I'm telling that enter the employee ID. Okay, then I am writing what guys, one like command we have to use or directory we have to use sir, what that is ng model. Okay na sir, ng model. So we have to pass whatever we have given this employee ID inside the app.component ts file, we have to pass inside the ng module. Let's say employee ID. Let's say employee ID. I'm telling that required. It means our text field should not be empty. Then I'm using sir auto complete. In the upcoming sir, in the project, in the Angular projects area, sir, I will tell you what is this auto complete and what is required. Another I'll tell you guys, even using only like manually we can perform like validation only using HTML or HTML5 or using like JavaScript, or even we can perform like some like client side validation guys using Bootstrap also. We'll tell you like in the upcoming session guys, we'll discuss on it. So what is autocomplete and required means, like our text field should not be empty. Then what does autocomplete mean sir, I'll tell you in the upcoming session guys. Okay, so I'm telling what off sir here, off. Then we have to use another class sir here. For example, class equal to form control. Form control sir here, form control guys. Okay, similarly let me write sir here, first one is what sir, employee ID is over. Then let me copy this one guys, let me copy this one till here to here. I'm giving one br here, one br. Okay, I want to use another one, let's say employee name guys here. Okay, I'm using what sir here, employee name, where I have given what I have given sir here, app.component.ts guys, employee name here. So next one I need to pass sir here. For example, let's say I'm forgetting one another thing sir here, we have to pass I sir here. So I equal to class sir here. For example here, class for glyph icon, go to, let me open my what sir here, for example internet sir here, go to glyph icon, Bootstrap glyph icon guys, enter here Bootstrap glyph icon, Bootstrap sir here. Let me write sir glyph icon. Let me go to the glyph icon, open the like component guys. Here we have some classes provided with the images, glyph icon, available glyphs are here. I want to apply only one sir, user icon. Let me copy this user icon class sir here and paste it here. Paste it here sir. Same thing I want to use for what, inside the span tag guys here. Okay, if you notice guys here after span tag, here I'll apply sir, here apply. Okay now, so I'm writing what, ename, then ename sir here. Then again let me copy sir from here to here sir. For example, if you notice sir here, after this one sir here, we have how many sir here, container row. Okay, yes. So after 3 sir, let me copy once again here, this one to this one. Okay, this one to this one here. So I will take guys here, for example, let me write sir, let me remove the HR tag here. So first we need to do guys here, div sir here, this one div I want to take. Okay na sir. So after div guys here, input form group 1, 1, 2, 3 and this is a 4. Yeah, after 3 sir, this one guys here, let me copy and give the HR sir here. Give the HR, let me use another one sir. Okay, so let me write sir here, employee salary. Here also writing sir what, my model should be what sir here, employee salary. So now again I want to take guys another br sir here, another br, sir, here another br guys. Here let me write, sir, another br. Okay, let me use, sir, what designation guys. Here into the here placeholder should be designation. I'm writing in shortcut, sir. Don't say this like design, that is designation. I'm writing shortcut, sir. Okay, so now here I want to write, sir, what I've given, sir, variable name. Yes, same here, designation. Here let me write designation, designation guys. Here designation. Then I want to use, sir, again once again, dear students, what and viewers, let me write, sir, company name also. Let's say another br here, another br. Okay, now so now what I want to do guys here, if you notice, sir, here let me write, sir, text, and let's say company guys. Here let me write here company, company guys. Here also let me write company, sir. Here companies guys, let's say company, companies are here. Okay, after we have what we have, sir, after company we have joining date also, right? So let me take another field guys here and viewers, let's say br, let me take another one. Okay, so I am taking what, sir, here company, employee, company, text only, sir, here. Okay, so let's say here for example here company, company guys. Here company, here let me take the variable name is company. Here company, company guys. Okay, na company. Then what I want to do, sir, here after creating this one, sir, here I want to go with what, sir, here inside the like what 1 2 3 4, after 1 2 3 3, sir, here after this one guys. Here after this one guys, here 1 2 3 4 here. Yeah, let me create close one div group. How many like we have to take for 1 2 3, after 3, sir, even it's, sir, here I will use one table tag, sir, here. For example table. Okay, so table has some properties guys. Here table has some properties guys. Here I want to use, sir, if you want to apply the table in Bootstrap, sir, we have some properties called table, tables are here. Then table bordered, sir, here table bordered. Okay, table bordered. Then I want to use table stripped, sir, here. These are the Bootstrap classes guys. Here table hover, table hover, sir, here table hover guys. Here table hover. Now I want to use guys here inside tr, sir, here. For example let's say tr, let me use th. First let me pass the name like like employee id. Then let me write here employee name. Okay, now let me write here for example let's say employee salary, employee salary. Then th, sir, here let me write, sir, designation, designation. And let me write guys here th guys here company, company guys. Here next one let me write guys here, let's say joining date, sir, join date, sir, here joining date. Here let me write, sir, capital D. Here I have given what, sir, lowercase d, no problem. Okay, so let me go to what, sir, here again let me take another tr. So if you want to like send the data from component to view or view to component, if you are using app.component.html, we can use the interpolation technique guys. Here that's what guys, let me use td. Okay, let me write, sir, what employee id. Which id, sir, here whatever the name you have given inside the app.component.ts, this id. Next one guys, let me take here td, sir, here. Let's say if you notice, sir, what employee name, sir, here. Next one if you notice, sir, what td. Let me use again interpolation employee salary, employee salary. Then td, sir, here td. Okay, now sir, td guys. Here designation, designation. Next one, sir, td, td here. Let me write guys interpolation technique, let's say company, company guys. Here okay, next one, sir, td, td, sir, here joining date. Here join capital J, sir, join date, sir, here. So now this is my completely I want to integrate guys what to perform two-way data binding using Bootstrap and its plugin and classes applies, sir, here. So all everything is ready, sir. Check out app.component.ts, sir. Here I have defined like already some data. Okay, and then inside the app.module.tvs we have successfully import form modules, sir, here. Save all these files, sir. Before executing or running our Angular application for two-way data binding implementation. So first check out all left side guys whether our files are saved or not. First this one, then HTML also saved sir here. Then let's say here app.module.ts and app.component.ts. Now let me run my Angular application. ng serve hyphen open sir here, hyphen open sir here. It will be like what our very soon what sir here, yes, let me write sir s here. Okay, so our Angular application development server will start within a couple of seconds sir here. So this is the complete two-way data binding sir what application using Angular by implementing Bootstrap sir here. It will take some time guys here to perform the two-way data binding implementation guys here. Yes, successfully run sir. You're able to see guys. Okay na sir, employee. So something you can say sir what it is coming the name in the down sir here. Just a moment. Let me make it perfectly sir here. So here what we have to use sir here. We have to write within one line sir here. Everything sir. For example here, if you notice guys here, let me use within one line here. Okay, here also guys, let me use within one line. Okay, here also guys, let me use within one line. I class should be in one line sir here. Okay, and if you notice sir what, here also in one line, and here also in one line sir. Okay, and here also in one line sir here. Okay. The problem is not this one sir, just wait a moment. We need to close span after this one sir. Actually here, let me close, not here sir. We have to close, just wait sir, wait a moment. We have to close this one after I sir, where here we have to close. We have to close span tag here. Okay. Similarly sir, here for second one. For second one guys, here no need to close this one. Here I need to close after I here. You need to close. Need to close this one. Similarly here also, let me remove this one. After I class we have to import. So it will be come in the within inline sir. So let me use here. We need to close here. We need to close here sir. Okay, we need to close. Which ones are here? Let me div span tag. Okay, second one is span tag sir here. After span you're adding, and you can make down also, no problem. Okay guys, so this one is okay, and let me close this one also. Let me close, and let me go here sir. Here we have to close span tag sir here. Span tag. And next one, if you notice guys here, this one also sir, span tag should be closed before input tag sir. We have to apply like what glyph icon before what is coming in the center, because we closed here. We close sir here. If you notice guys here, let me use the span tag sir here. Let me use the span tag, and here also span tag guys. Let me remove here. Okay, and add the span tag here. Add the span tag. Okay sir. So now here we are, let me check out once again sir, properly we have wind up sir here. Span, then yes. For similarly for employee name also, yes. Then the next one for what sir here, employee salary sir here. Employee salary not close sir, just let me close this one. Okay, employee salary. Now if you notice guys what, for example, let's say for let's say designation closed sir successfully, no doubt. Okay, for if you notice sir, company, for company we have to close within after a yes completely sir. Now if you notice this span tag closed, yes. Let me refresh now. So you are able to see guys. Okay na sir. So this is called, dear students, what already, so our complete welcome to College Thought employee management system. Some data is already available, that is nothing but which I represent, that is called one way. What is two-way data binding, sir? Combination of one way means you can send the data or application data from component to view and view to component. I can change the data, sir. Here I can change the, so let me make some like properly, sir. Let me use 101 only, sir. Here I want to do something, sir. Here as I told you, we can use some classes also, sir. For example, let me discuss, sir. Here I want to make it for what? Only for, let's say 8, sir. Here 8. Okay, sir. Let me make it for what? This is what? H2 here. H2 guys here. And let me use, sorry, this is called H2, sorry. H2 guys. Let me refresh, sorry. Okay, or otherwise we can do, dear students, what are viewers? Let me go for what here? H4. Okay, here also H4 here. Here also H4 guys. H4 here. Then I want to use, for example, it is for only 6 and make it what? Offset. We have another class, offset to move. I want to make my complete front end application in the center. If you want to like make it center in Bootstrap guys, we have offset class which can be added in the what, sir? Like div class of call md-6. I'm telling that md equal to 2, sorry, 2 here. So it will come in the center. Now sir, make it, let me make it more, sir. Here for example, let's say I want to use some BR, sir. BR guys here, another BR here, another BR. So let me make it for, if it is possible, for H4 only, sir. H4 only, and I want to make it here for 3, offset MD3 guys here, offset MD3. So let me use, sir. Here it is coming in the somewhat like center guys here. So what I'll do guys here, if you notice, let me make it some more BR inside the table. Okay, I will give you some BR, sir. BR, or you can directly give HR, sir, no problem. You can give HR horizontal line in Bootstrap, you can give, sir, no problem. So we are getting one horizontal line. So if you notice guys, some data is available. So if you notice guys, let me make it some 120. Welcome to Quality Thought Employee Management System. Already in the table, if you see, sir, some data is available. So I can make the changes of data 1 or 2. This is called two-way data binding. So let me write guys, employee name should be Ajay Verma. Employee name should be what, sir? Here let's say Ajay Verma. Ajay Verma. Salary is what, sir? Here let's say 55,000. Let's say Angular developer. Angular developer. Companies, let's say, sir, what? No doubt Quality Thought. And next ones are what? Joining. So what is coming, sir? Like, why it is coming last one? Join date, sir. Here what is not showing? Join date here. Join date is coming, sir. 2 time is coming. Date is not showing, sir. Here why? Join date. What is the variable name, sir? Here join date. Here also join date, sir. Here. So if you notice, sir, what? Date is not showing, sir. Why? So let me use date also, no problem, sir. Company. Okay, it is showing 2 times, sir. Actually, company. Just wait a moment, sir. I need to check here. I think I did not change the. Yes. This problem is what, guys? In the NG model, I need to use what, sir? Here joining date as a variable name. That's what is showing. Company 2 times. Join date, sir. Here that will give you, sir, date, sir. Now let me refresh, sir. Isn't perfectly date also coming, sir? Here. So let me change the like employee, sir. For example, welcome to Quality Thought Employee Management System. So now let me use, sir, 102 here. Okay, and let me tell you guys, like one of the employee name is Ajay Verma. Okay, let's say Ajay Verma. His salary is, let's say, what, sir? 55,000 by having 1 years of experience, guys. 55,000 automatically change. If you see, sir, in my table data is automatically changing. I'm telling, sir, Angular developer. So data is you are able to change, sir. Here then company Quality Thought. Joining date is, let's say, sir, what? In this month of 18 2 and 2023. This is called two-way data binding, dear students. What? So I have we have completely, we have built one Angular application, guys, using like what? Bootstrap integration inside the Angular framework to perform what's here? Two-way data binding here. So let me refresh, sir. Already this data which is defined, like which I have defined inside the app.component.ts, sir. Already you're seeing the data, guys. Even if you want to modify the data means you can modify it, sir, here. So let me show you once again employee to one person, like another employee of the like what's here, for example, let's say Samir, sir. Samir is there, sir, here. Samir salary is what's, let's say guys here 21,000. So let's say here Excel developer. Let me write, sir, here Excel developer here, Excel developer, sir, here Excel developer. Already thought joining date is what, say, let's say to like 5 months back, sir, 15, let's say like 12, let's say, sir, 2000 like 22 somethings. So you are able to see the what's here complete. Okay, now, sir, employee ID, employee name means we can change the data using the power of what's, sir, two-way data binding, guys, here. Already, for example, let's say sometime in the real time application, guys, here, whenever if you want to forget, sir, like forget your username and password, sometime it will be visible. For example, if you like if you forget, sir, here using two-way data binding, there is a position called, guys, mean stack developer, guys, here. So using Angular, I will connect to what particular databases as per the user request or customer request if he or she forgets the password. So using Angular, like using Angular, I can connect to one of the databases based on the application requirement. Some companies are like might be use MongoDB, or some company use like let's say MySQL database, or some company use what's PostgreSQL, or some company use what's Oracle database. I can directly connect, I can give the access to the end user or customer like using front end of our what Angular, like Angular single page application, guys. So you can make the changes and you can recreate the password, sir, that can be with the help of two-way data binding, guys, here. So this is what today's what's like agenda, guys, for two-way data binding with what's Bootstrap integration, guys, here. So let me tell you, sir, before wind up the session, guys, here, our goal is what those people are already working in the industry. If they're facing some problem at the time of their development time, using our videos, you can take the help and try to sort out here like whatever the problem you are getting, like to get the proper solution, guys. So this is all about like today's today's what agenda, guys. We'll meet in the next session. Those are watching our video, not only Indian people or international foreigners, please subscribe and what follow ITTV, and as well as what and Quality Thought channel. Thank you and bye bye. We'll meet in the next session, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.